Hi everybody, I'm Katie. Welcome back to my kitchen, and like I promised, today's recipe calls for Greek Easter cookies, butter cookies. So what do you say? Let's start painting. Okay, because this is a very easy dough, very quick, at this point I want you to preheat your oven 350 Fahrenheit, 180 Celsius. Let's see the ingredients so we can get started. We're going to need some cake flour here. Cake flour, make sure again it's cake flour, 2 eggs, some milk, a little bit of sugar, 1 teaspoon of salt, and 250 grams of unsalted butter. Those are the ingredients. That's how easy. So, like I said, preheat your oven so we can get started with our batter. Let's start with the dough. The first thing we're going to put in our bowl is the eggs. My eggs, then the sugar, and I'm just going to whisk them together very well. And like I said, this is a butter cookie. I'm not putting any of my salt, any vanilla extract, no oranges, nothing. This is a butter cookie. That's why it's called a butter cookie. If you put vanilla, it's going to be a vanilla cookie. If you put oranges, they're going to be orange cookies. These are butter cookies. When my grandma used to make butter cookies, the whole house smelled like butter, and when I eat it, I want to taste the butter, nothing else. Okay, at this point now, we're putting in our milk. We're going to knead this dough with our hands, like that. And now, I'm going to add in my butter. Room temperature butter. It's okay if it's out of the refrigerator, it doesn't matter, as long as it's not warm. And now I'm just combining all these wet ingredients together. I'm going to add a little bit of my flour. And I'm just breaking down the butter, combining every ingredient together. A little bit more of the flour. Okay, now I'm going to put the rest of my flour. This is a very easy recipe, not a lot of ingredients. It's not time consuming at all. And if you want a perfect dough, because this is going to become a very tough dough at the end, you need to knead it really well. You can put it in your refrigerator for about half an hour so all the flavors from the butter and the eggs and the milk combine really well. It'll help you work much faster. Okay, I'm going to finish with the rest and I'll come back to show you what the dough looks like. Okay, come up close so you can see what my dough looks like. This is a very heavy and dense dough. This needs kneading about 15 minutes, no more, until all the ingredients are well incorporated. And at this point, I want you to have a baking sheet and some parchment paper so we can place the cookies in. I also forgot to tell you in the beginning of the recipe, we're going to need 1 whole egg for the egg washing. And we are ready to make our cookies. Okay, on your surface, on a clean surface, you're going to take, and a spoon is a very good guide, a little ball like that, like a meatball, just like we made the cinnamon cookies. I'm rolling it in my hand like this, making it into a ball, and then I'm just spreading it out. And on my surface, these are going to bake for about 30 to 35 minutes. That's all. Like that. And now we're ready to braid. As you roll, you pull out. You roll and you pull out, okay? Like that. We're just braiding, and that's one. Just give it a little twist and put it on your parchment paper. Let's do another one. A little ball. You can make them any shapes you like, of course, but the traditional Easter cookies are braids. Rolling it out in my hand again, like that. Don't make them too thick because they're not gonna come out well. They should be as thick as my finger, like that. Just give them a twist, a little tight, and put them on your parchment paper. And I'll show you one more. Again, a little ball. I think this one is too big. You'll get the hang of it. It's a really soft but condensed dough. It's not like the tsureki dough. It's not like a bread dough. It's a cookie dough. Like that. In and out. In and pulling out. I'm taking it with my two hands, just giving it a twist like that and putting it on my parchment paper. Okay, I'm gonna finish with the rest, and once I put them on my parchment paper, we're gonna egg wash and we're gonna put it in the oven. Okay guys, we're ready to egg wash. Come and see, I've made my little butter cookies. And quick tip here, don't put your cookies very close together. I could have put another 10 in here. But if you do that, they're going to get stuck together and they're gonna look like little breads. They're not going to look like cookies anymore. Okay, now this batch, the measurements that I gave you for the batter, are going to give you one more baking sheet. But I'm doing the first one now. We're going to put them into bake, and then I'm going to make the second one. Okay, the cookies are ready to go into the oven. 30-35 minutes. Until they're golden brown. And I'm going to make the second batch and I'll come back to show you what they look like. Okay guys, come and see the first batch is out. They've cooled and I put them in my pretty basket. This is what they should look like. They should be light, not heavy, and they should be golden brown in the back. And now we're going to get our second batch out. This is going to give you about 40 cookies. That's the recipe for today, the Greek traditional butter cookies. I hope you enjoyed it. If you're Greek or if you're Orthodox, I wish you a very happy Easter. I'll see you in 10 days. And always remember, cooking brings people together. Bye. Have a great holiday.